For me, I thought you were very tight of shoulder.
And it was really, really super. Well done.
Off the roof.
Angela and Carlos!
Hello!
Commiserations to you both. But, you know, we're going to celebrate your glorious 10 weeks on Strictly in a bit. You brought the party on Saturday with that cha-cha-cha. Now, you must have felt like you went out on a high with that song, with that dance.
I mean, I don't know if anyone feels like they go out on a high, do they? Yeah, I mean, disco hair, disco vibe. The song is a bit painful to listen to now, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I Will Survive feels a bit like salt in the wound, considering we didn't. But yeah, disco, you know, we gave it a lash, didn't we?
We enjoyed it.
We
Yeah,
did.
had a
We
good
actually
time,
had a gorgeous, really gorgeous time. But, I mean, we have every week, you know?
Yeah, and it was your first time in the bottom two. I mean, your face in the red light. What we
We had the highest of highs in Blackpool with our Argentine tango. So I think, I mean, not that it was a shock, but it certainly, you know, was a stinger.
Yeah, well, to go out on the challenging cha-cha-cha, I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of. And Carlos, Angela has been your A-star student, hasn't she, the whole way?
Absolutely. It's more than A-star. And look at the few dances she did. It's just incredible, you know. And the best student I could ask for, you know, yeah.
And you got a score of 31. It was the lowest of the night. Angela, you said in the Clauditorium that it was a dance of contradictions.
Yes.
Did you mean the moves or did you mean the judges' comments?
I mean, honestly, when you're standing there getting judges' comments week after week, they kind of like, you know, dancing into the ground, but also making sure the vibe was high. So, yeah, more so the technicality felt like, oh, there's a lot to wrap your noggin around.
Well, I remember on Saturday you said week one that you were mortified of doing anything on your own. But now, with all of these dances under your belt, surely that's a thing of the past.
Well, it's funny because we were filming, obviously, VT over the course of the week, and Humphrey, who had been there week one when we were doing our tango, and Carlos, you know, let me go to do literally 2 steps and a swish of my skirt, and I kept going, oh my God, stop looking at me, stop. I can do it on my own, or, you know, with an audience when I can kind of disconnect, but the idea of doing it in front of people was a lot. So that, you know, beginning.
Look at you.
The hand, even now, is different. Everything's...
Yeah. And she says to her, you can perform now anytime you want it, you know, and a few of the dances she did, it's just amazing. Argentine tango, like a professional dancer, you know? And the cha-cha-cha, I'm so proud. Some people say the cha-cha-cha is cursed by the latest competition, but I think she did amazing.
You did an amazing
job.
job.
Yeah, and just, it's kind of lost for the show, for losing Angela.
Oh, and you know what? I mean, Angela, another great year for our man Carlos here. Like, he knows how to bring out the best in his partners. What do you think it is? What's that special ingredient that he's got?
I mean, look, I have said it from the beginning, you know, as a partner, there is something incredibly special and about our, you know, bond and connection. But I think he is full of heart and he's very selfless and he is very open. And I think you don't really get that with many people. And as a teacher, to have somebody who's so deeply passionate about dance, but also, you know, cares about humans and reads humans, is very emotionally intelligent and really, yeah, just cares deeply about the person he's partnered with. And so I feel, and I've said it before, you know, incredibly lucky, dancing aside, to have gotten to know yeah, this human.
This human. Well, it's been a joy to watch you every week. And it's only right that we celebrate all your achievements. It's time to look at your Strictly story. Whew. Honestly, we've enjoyed every version of Angela, week after week, costume after costume. What has been your standout routine, do you think?
I mean, there have been a few standout moments, which I feel really grateful for. I think, you know, in life, as in this madness, glorious madness, you can have a kind of steady road, either middle of the road, or you can have quite a smooth journey. And I have always felt like, you know, those ups and downs are feel things deeply, whether that's right down there or right up there. And Charleston, week 3, top of the leaderboard, this kind of like took us totally by surprise, and it was so joyful and glorious. And then the, you know, Paso and Halloween week, which was a bit of a comeback moment, and to Black Swan felt like, you know, really your dance. And then Argentine tango in Blackpool was, I think, for me, which is possibly why it stings so bad to come a week later, you know, was a kind of, felt like a real...
Oh, well, Carlos, you've not only mentored Angela, but you've become a friend to her. Is there anything that you like to say to her that you haven't said already? Maybe?
Don't tip me over the edge.
I mean, for this woman, I'm so lucky to meet her in my life, and we are not only physically connected, I feel like, with this woman, and I feel like we are soulmate, and our soul was bonding together so deeply, and which makes me so sad this time. I never really this sad, you know, I'm laughing all the time, but I never really felt, oh, the journeys end between two of us, and it just feels robbed, it feels just relentless, you know. And but look at her, we had a ball, and we had a great times, the greatest time in my life. I've just, every single seconds in the training was full of joys, funny, you know, laughs, and we know each other so well without words.
Yeah,
so
you know what?
It's a gift.
We can tell because we've watched you over the past few weeks form this beautiful bond. And honestly, we are going to miss your energy on this show for sure.
Yeah, well, we're gonna miss
for the last time, it's Angela and Carlos, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's emotional.